Warning, this guide contains weeb content and is rated PG. Viewer discretion is advised. Seriously, I've had enough of doing hard bass music on Near Apes. So enjoy this weeb remix instead. The KV-2 is a Russian tier 6 heavy tank that is literally the wet dreams of every noob player, because apparently after getting sadistically one-shotted, they apparently enjoyed it so much that they end up buying it for their own and try to one-shot other scrubs. The KV-2 is a tank that most people enjoy. It's so fucking fun to be a sadistic motherfucker and one-shot literally anyone in battle. But you have to realize that only happens if you're good in the tank. But if you suck in it, your wet dreams of one-shotting cheeky scrubs will never come true. Just like your waifu becoming real. And you actually end up being the one wanting to be sadistically raped in the ass. Which means that the KV-2 is also a tank that is the literal embodiment of sadists and masochists in a hentai. The KV-2 is the result of Stalin trying to make the Su-100Y more usable by giving it a large erotic turret and a gun that is shorter than the lifespan of an isekai main character on an anime in episode 1. Despite it being the face of fear, 99.9% of players don't understand how to play it properly because much like every Soviet tank, they think it's invincible just because it's noob friendly. But they are fucking stupid and are just as useful as a certain useless waifu. While the Su-100 KV-2, despite no longer having a battleship cannon, is given a 152mm Tsar bomber nuke launcher that literally erases everything that happens to be in front of it. It literally spreads the wonders of communism in every shot. Despite all the good things about this tank, the KV-2 is still a huge pennable target. The gun is fucking short, which means its accuracy is shit. It's so bad that Stalin can only guide your shots once every 15 years. It takes literally millions of years before High School of the Dead will have a season 2 to aim. Takes even longer than the time that you will finish One Piece and still won't be reloaded. But despite it, it gets a ridiculous glorious Soviet alpha that one-shots things faster than your favorite OP main character. Here's how you be a sadist on the KV-2. You get rammer, protected modules and improved optics. Next you get enhanced gun lane drive, improved assembly and improved control. Next you get vertical stabilizers, toolbox and consumable delivery system. For provisions, you get condensed milk, extra combat rations and improved fuel. For consumables, get an automatic fire extinguisher, a multi-purpose restoration pack and a repair kit. You load half and half of AP, premium AP, and more HE. After that, go and watch some redo of Healer. To play the KV-2, you have to remember that although your KV-2 is a heavy, its armor is made up of knockoff stellinium that's far from anything closely related to thick. It's about as thick as a flat-chested waifu in the anime you're watching right now. It's so damn thin that even some tier 3s can pen you if they have a brain and use Unicum rounds. Your turret also has armor as thick as a piece of paper and you have a weak spot that's larger than your waifu's big boobs under your gun. But since this tank is Russian, it's naturally a god at side scraping, so you side scrape and hide your huge ass weak spot like your life depends on it, because it literally does when other KV-2s can HE that weak spot and one-shot you. Your mobility, despite being slightly slower than the KV-1 Sport, is still decent for a heavy and will get you to where you need to. But remember that it has a mobility that is as fast as LA rush hour. If you want to drive a fast tank, you should have gotten the KV-1 Sport. You go choose a flank and never change your mind. You press W and never regret it. You don't cheat on that flank or risk building a harem of flanks. You go move up with your team. You play all support and passively because you are priority target for most scrubs. So you have to think that you're a cute anime waifu that is literally the eye candy of everyone in an anime. You go forwards when your enemy reloads. And when you do, you go whip their asses and either one shot or deal a ridiculous amount of damage like this. You do not snipe with the KV-2. You must be a madman thinking that you can snipe with this thing. You aren't going to sit in the back thinking that you will hit anyone from 1000 meters. There are other tanks for that, you know. But there will be certain times when your shots will literally and erotically rape someone in the ass. When you feel lucky, you go in and show off your cheeky sadomasochistic side. To effectively be as sadistic as Flair, drive a medium tank and focus on smooth ride, smooth turret traverse. Then get firefighting, repairs and close combat master when driving a heavy tank. Next, get camo, smooth turn and clutch braking when driving a TD. And last, train soft recoil while driving a light tank. After that, do whatever the fuck that makes you enjoy. And that is how you play the KV-2, so you can get shouted on with cheater every time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below on how you think of the KV-2. Click the link on the screen to watch other ridiculous Unicum guides.
一方的ね。